If you often follow our channel, you probably already know some Liebscher and Bracht exercises against knee pain, but now almost no one knows. Why is that? Simply because a large part of the population still doesn't know that they can help themselves with these exercises. Instead, only pills, injections, and so on what one knows. Therefore, join in now and try these 2 exercises. In the end, I'll top it off and show you the turbocharged version of it. Before the exercises, I will briefly explain to you what actually happens there. We have found that when you relax the large thigh muscle that extends the leg and the thick calf muscle here and behind this line, most knee pain disappears. And that's exactly what we're implementing now. Now feel again briefly. During what kind of movement does your knee hurt? Maybe climbing stairs, maybe running, maybe squatting. Go directly after the matter and try to get it a little clear for yourself so that you can feel it well, trigger it well. Then you have a wonderful opportunity afterwards to compare it. It may be the case that it is already significantly better after the 2 exercises. For the first exercise, you go onto the mat, sit down like this, and we will now practice for the left knee. If the right side is affected, you do the same, but on the right side. Look, move a little to the side and bend your knee. And now you try, how far can you go to the ground with your ankle? The best would be pretty close, maybe even snug. But it could also be that your foot is already saying here, oh, can't go any further. Then you accept that and just stay the same. So first adjust your ankle, then we will adjust the knee. Depending on how far you can bend your knees, maybe it already hurts here, then you stay like this. If you already notice here, oh, it pulls in the knee, it pulls in the thigh, then stay just like that. Or get a little closer, or a little closer still, or for example, I can already go directly to the heel. Number 2, go exactly to your position and stay there. Number 3, now you pull your belly button further and further back. The point is that when you go backwards with your torso now, backwards, downwards, your pelvis rotates with it. And then you feel a really strong stretching sensation in the front of your thigh. And we want that because the rule is, the more it pulls, the better the exercise works. It just shouldn't pull too hard. So now go as far down to the ground as possible in all 3 adjustment screws. Bring your heel close to your buttocks and your torso back so that you have the maximum stretch now, which you can still tolerate well. And now we let this giant muscle with its many fasciae, with all the tissue there, take time to relax. How do you notice the yielding? By the fact that the intensity of the stretching becomes less if you stay in the same position, because then it gives way and therefore it is less intense. And as it is less intense, you can go a little further into the stretch. Make sure that you maybe couple it in such a way that you slightly intensify the stretching when exhaling, so go backwards. Remember to take the belly button with you, that the pelvis tilts. You notice that immediately when you take the belly button with you, then you have a much clearer increase in intensity than if you only stretch above the pelvis with the spine. Take the pelvis nicely. And now we add our strength training to it. That means you press as hard as possible with the top of your left foot against the ground as if you wanted to stretch your leg. That can hurt in the ankle, that can hurt in the knee, that can hurt more in the thigh, maybe it even radiates into the back. Stay in the area that is still comfortably bearable, relax and go a little further into the stretch. And then again, you press against the ground with the forefoot, with the entire top of the foot, depending on how close you are to the ground. Let go again. Go deeper and again. You press against the floor. Harder, 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 harder. Let go and go deeper and breathe in deeply a few more times and breathe out deeply. Enjoy the stretch and then slowly come out of the position again. And now we move on to the second stretch. I had previously shown the skeleton, the calf, and the hind leg, which now needs to be freed. Now take a chair and something happens. Go with your left foot or with your right foot, if it's the right side for you, a little bit away from the chair. And the first thing we do now, we move the pelvis forward, and then you increasingly feel a greater tension in the upper calf. It is starting to pull on me now, but it may start here for you already. It doesn't matter. Everyone practices in their position. And now we would like to have the stretching over the calf as well. Now you go into the hollow back. Now for once intentionally go into the hollow back and then lower your torso. But now you have to be very careful that the buttocks do not go back. That has to stay exactly where it is, but now you lower your torso. And now you notice you're getting even more tension above the back of the knee. If it doesn't work for you, if you can feel it, then stay that way. If that doesn't work, then you go against a wall, go back into the calf stretch, go into the hollow back, and go down now. Now you don't have this limitation by the chair. I admit this will all be a bit not so easy now, but the effect is just much better, even though it is cumbersome. Later I will show you how you can achieve the same effect much, much easier. And now you feel the stretching in the calf and in the back of the knee, if you have adjusted it well. And now we are increasing the stretching going further down. I stand with my foot very far away from the wall because I am already well stretched in the ankle, so in the calf. It may be that you stand much more upright, then it would be far less strenuous to keep yourself so close to the wall. So you don't have to stand so low. And now you start and press with the forefoot against the ground. Maybe you are still sitting. No matter where you are, press with the forefoot against the ground and prevent the heel from lifting off. Let go and go further inside. And again, press the forefoot against the ground as if you wanted to tiptoe. If it's more comfortable, you can also lean your arm against the wall like this, relax and go further in. And again, press the forefoot, let it loose, go deeper with the pelvis and go further down with the torso. And breathe in a little bit again. And then slowly come out again. And now run straight away. Feel how your knee feels. Compare again with what you tested earlier. Before we did the exercises, what does your pain say? In which position? When going up the stairs, going down the stairs, whatever. Try that. And what do you say? What does your pain say? Has it already become less? Has it become more knee-free? It can very well be. If that's the case, write a comment, and as I said, thumbs of enthusiasm always make me happy. Otherwise, I have something else for you. Click here. There you will find a knee routine, so several exercises, not just two. Try them out if you feel like it. And now we're going to do something very special. Now we're moving on to the turbo variations of the two exercises we did. You will need a belt, a towel, and a few books for that. Put that ready. So now it's about, we want to make the arms longer. Whoever already has the loop puts their foot in, does a drill like this once, and can then immediately grip with their thumb. If you have a belt or a towel, then take the towel so that you hold both ends with one hand. You put the books where the knee stretcher is now, so if you don't have the knee stretcher yet, otherwise you take it, of course, and lie down on it. Now, first of all, check if my knee is aligned so that my groin is on the ground. Yes, the knee is higher, the groin needs to be on the ground, and now you start pulling. And let's make a proper run out of it now, maybe a little accelerated, so that you can see how much it helps to assist yourself with these aids. Whether it's the original or something from the kitchen or your bookshelf doesn't matter for now. Now you keep pulling closer and you notice, wow, there's quite a lot of tension. And that's a good thing. And then you push against it properly, and then release and continue into the stretch, and notice that it is better and easier to adjust than what we did earlier without any aids. Because now we can dose it nicely, how far we can pull the foot towards the buttocks in addition to the hip being hyperextended through the raised knee. This is the one amplifier, the one turbo variant. And now the second turbo variant. You take the knee brace at the highest setting with all 3 wedges, or according to books. The meaning now is that your forefoot is elevated, that your ankle is flexed. You will soon notice what that causes. And then you go, no matter what you use, you go on it and first move your pelvis forward. And then you realize, oh, quite a strain on the calf. And then you arch your back and go down with your back arched. And the huge advantage now is that you have the center of gravity directly above the foot, and you feel from the stretching the entire posterior leg line up to the buttocks, and there you get a really good stretch, and that feels really liberating. Stay for a moment even if you are into books and go deeper and deeper. We don't even tense up, now we're doing a little bit of the quick version. Wow. But you notice how intense that is, right? And I love this intense stretching because it makes you much freer than if it's less intense. Yes, of course, biologically. Then go out and get it right away. How does it feel? Do you get it? If you feel what I feel, write a comment, and you can't give 3 thumbs up, right? So then a really enthusiastic, very big thumbs up. And now a note on our own behalf, this is our knee savior, I am really proud of it. Especially the one with the loop, you can adjust it quickly, you can work properly with it. And the arm extension loop, these are the aids we have developed to make your exercises easier, so you can make them more efficient and even save time. If you are interested in information, please click here or go under the video to the corresponding images and get the information you want. Hey, and knee pain is so annoying, and you know, the older we get, the more our knees hurt, and the worst part is we can't walk anymore and only sit. And that must never happen in this life. Therefore, please tell everyone, share the video, show people these exercises, do something so that they realize what they can do for themselves. That would be great, great, great. Here you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Don't forget the alarm bell, yes, that it will be displayed when a new video is posted. And you go directly to the patella and to the loop when you click there. Great that you were there. I hope your knee feels nice and free. Until next time.